What's up, everybody? It's Conger Live. We're back again with another TMNT Mutant Madness video. In today's video, we are going to claim, upgrade, and play with the new premium toon, the Rat King. So let's go ahead and grab him now. Last season, I waited to grab Metalhead, and so I ended up not making a good enough video for him really at all because I was waiting to get the points for the bits event. The 3-star hero points is just not enough to not get him and show you guys some gameplay with the Rat King. So I'm sorry I did that last season with Metalhead. Okay, so we got to go to heroes and we got to click on Rat King. Where is he? He's down here, and we got to dump some moves into him. So let's level him up. Now, we did a kit review about him before we unlocked him, when we knew he was coming once he was available in the game data. So if you haven't checked that video out, go check it out. We're going to view his kit again really quickly just to take a look at how strong he is with flat stats at 200. I'm not putting any equipment on him yet, but the equipment will definitely boost his stats. And another thing, because he's only 3-star level 200, I'm not sure if he's going to be as effective as I'd like him to be in Channel 6. The reason why I didn't do this yesterday is because I already did my Channel 6 climb, and I want to see if he can actually get through some of the levels. I'm not quite sure which of my toons I'm going to take out for him, and I may end up having to take him out completely, but we will get a couple levels, at least a couple attempts with him, so you can see some gameplay with Rat King. And I will play on manual so you can see kind of how he casts his rats, how he calls the rats. And I'm pretty sure it's fairly similar to Donatello's turrets, where you choose where they start and then they go from there. Now the rats are close range 1 attackers, as opposed to the turrets being in range. So select an empty tile at range 3, so that's up to range 3. Some of the rats, they have 7,000 health. Meh, that's just a little less than half of his health. His health is only 18,000 right now. That is not exciting. I mean, obviously, if we got him to 4-star, it'd go up a little bit more. But at level 200, no dimension level yet, and no equipment. Ew, we'll see how the equipment does. The rats attack at range 1 and do some damage, 400. Also not that great. They inflict -5 haste, so we're excited about that, and rooting for under 10 haste. So if they get 3 attacks in, then they're going to root for a second. Now that 1 second root, 1 second's just not a lot of time in this game, so we'll have to see how effective that is, if at all. Okay, so up to 3,000 damage, energy damage, with his pop bomb, and that attacks all enemies within range 1 of that tile. Now, that's an auto skill, so we don't get to target that, and inflicts -40 strength and -40 alertness. Now this -40 alertness for 8 seconds, this looks like one of the coolest things in his kit. And then he does some extra damage and negative extra strength to stunned or rooted target. So hopefully he can get his pop bomb off during that 1 second that the rats are rooting. Or you're going to need to partner him with other toons that root. I'm going to keep Toka in my squad. I think Taka's going to be really useful there. Army of Stewards, just negative alertness and negative armor per rat swarm at range 1. So just by being next to a rat swarm, they're going to lose alertness. That's really like the key to his kit here, is taking away that alertness, which is going to reduce the chance for them to gain any sort of defense. He also strips defense on attack, which is really nice. If I had Chrome Dome, I think that he would partner really well with Chrome Dome. Stones to the Dome. Chrome Dome. Stones to the Dome. Because Chrome Dome does extra stun, I think, if there's no defense. So the fact that he's reducing alertness and stripping defense, I think that he could potentially partner really well with Chrome Dome. Chrome Dome's a great character altogether. I do not have him unlocked, though. And he does some extra damage to targets under haste. His rats are going to strip haste. So that's pretty good. He's going to also inflict stun for 2 seconds, but then give the haste back for 4 seconds to targets under 50 haste. So if he can somehow get them under 50 haste, he will stun them, but then they will come out swinging when they get out of that stun for those 2 seconds. But of course, that will also help him strip more alertness from that character with his pop bomb. And last King's Command, he's going to give him 2,000 defense and 50 haste for 5 seconds to all rat swarms. So, and this is another auto skill, we can't target it, so we don't know how often these auto skills proc, but will definitely affects how fast they go off. I wish that in this it said like the base cooldown for these. It should tell us. So devs, if you're listening, let's do that. All right, we'll just hit equip all with the best stuff I got that's left over. I got a leftover paintbrush at 225. That right there. So that's going to be good enough, I guess. Oh, let's take a glance really quick. He's got moved up pretty far. Where is he? There he is. 31k health now with that equipment. 900 attack. Not great. Not great. We'll see. We'll see how he does. So we're gonna go to. Oh, I will watch that later. We're gonna go to Channel 6 Rush, and I've memorized my lineups. Although. So the question is, who do I replace? Who do I take out for Rat King out of this lineup here? I guess. So Zorax is like the weakest, but he's also very, very clutch in these situations. I find Zorax more effective than Shredder, mostly because he can dash further than Shredder when it comes to his ult for Channel 6. I still like Shredder more for PvP. And it also kind of depends on the level. I guess I'm going to have to pull Donnie. I guess I'm going to pull Donnie just to try him out, see if we can get this done with that. So here we go. First go with Rat King, and we're going to let it battle on auto at first, just to kind of see what happens. He is ranged, which is nice. So he is, even though he's got that low hit point pool, he's going to stay back. And then with Taka doing some roots there, that may help out. Oh, he's dead already. One laser from Krang, and he's dead. Now that doesn't mean I won't still beat this with the squad that I have. But without Donnie's AoE shielding, they may not do it. But you see Zorax still walking around and cutting people up. Okay, so that definitely didn't work. Not a problem. Placement is going to matter with this Krang character. Let's just put him way down here on the bottom. Let's see if maybe he'll stay alive longer, not getting zapped by that laser, although with whatever kind of luck we might experience. Because we want to see him call some rats. I know I showed you guys some play against Rat King in the other video where I looked at his kit, because he is in. There we go. There's rats. He pulls out the horn and goes. Dur, dur. There we go. And hopefully, as we can get some more rats on the board, and unfortunately, just being 3 stars where I'm at, not good enough to hold it down. But it looks like we might still get through this level. So we're going to get to see a couple different scenarios, potential scenarios for Rat King. But Zorax still carrying this, by the way, and April as well. April's stun is awesome. Now, with this level, I actually have been pulling Zorax out and putting Dreg in, because the way that this map works out, Dreg actually does a much better job on 676, because when everybody else dies, Dreg goes into Super Saiyan mode, being able to hit his ults off really quite often. So we'll see how that works. I wonder if rats proc Dreg. Well, Shredder took Dreg out, so this one I definitely won't win. This is actually one of my tougher levels in my 10 level climb, because Dreg has to stay alive till the end, and then he like laser bombs everybody. I was able to beat this without Dreg before they nerfed Zorax, but after Zorax's nerf, he just doesn't do enough damage to take enough people out on this level. So maybe we'll move him down here. Although generally, I have it set up like this with Donnie in here. But we definitely want to get some gameplay with Rat King. We'll just throw Rat King in Donnie's place, see if that makes a difference. Also, Donnie has more survivability than Rat King right now, but we just want to see some Rat King action. Now, if this is your first season in the game and you paid for Rat King, I think that in having a limited amount of toons available, Rat King is probably going to do really well for you based on the way his kit reads. Of course, since I've been playing since season 1, and my entire roster, not entire, but a big majority of my roster is 4 stars. It's really tough for a 3-star hero to match up. So with that being said, hopefully when we can get him to 4 stars, he'll be a little bit better. Not sure. Overall, I'm not really impressed. So I'm going to go ahead and back out. We saw a little bit of gameplay with the Rat King. We'll go back to his kit and just take a look at himself one last time. Rat King throwing stones. The rat on his shoulder. He's like, hey, little buddy. Hey, little buddy. All right, that's all we got for today. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Ninja kick that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more TMNT Mutant Madness content, and we'll see you in the next video.